Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So last weekend I went to near Chicago for a competition called Mount Prospect Mini Marathon 2024. This was a comp after I had a 4-month break, and this comp was pretty interesting overall. I didn't do too well in some of the events I wanted to do well at, but you know what, we take what we get. So in this video I'm going to recap that entire competition. I'm going to keep it pretty short because I realized that there's not much to talk about. It's not a big comp anyway, so let's get right into it. So first off, the events of this competition were 5x5, 6x6, 7x7, 3x3 blindfolded, clock, and Megaminx. So I would say I practiced all of these events in preparation for the comp because I just wanted to do well and, break some PRs and, just do well overall. So the comp started with 6x6, and in the first round I didn't do too well. I got a 156 mean, which is not that great. My solves weren't that great either, but you know what, I made it to the final. I'll take it. I did practice enough to do better than this, but it's fine. And then in the 6x6 final, I ended up doing even worse. I got a 159 mean. I was just not turning well in 6x6, so that's fine. That's sad. 7x7, however, in the first round was horrible. So my first two solves, as you can see, were 326 and 306. These two solves the 326 had a pop with two pieces out, so I had to fix one of them because according to WCA regulations, you can only have one piece of one color that's outside the cube to stop the timer without a DNF. I had two pieces. There were two center pieces, so they were two pieces of one color each, but that's two colors total. So I needed to put one back in. And the 306 also had a pop, so I just turned like trash. That's what happened in 7x7. In the final of 7x7, I did manage a PR mean with a 250 mean. The 242 single was nice. I guess that's the highlight from 7x7. Basically the highlight from big cubes, except for one more highlight which I will discuss now. Then there was 3x3 blindfolded. This event, so I don't know if you haven't already, please check out the video where I talk about how I learned freestyle in the winter of 2024. So that's like the winter from 2023 to 2024, and I've known freestyle for about 5 months now. So I actually practiced freestyle a lot in the last month, and I got really good at it. I was averaging close to 1 minute, which is really nice for me for blindfolded. So in the final, I did place 4th. This is a good finish for me. I got a PR single 107, but the heartbreaking thing was the third solve. I DNF'd, as you can see right here. It was a DNF. This solve would have been a 57 if I didn't DNF. Now, I don't know if I would have beaten Tommy or not. Regardless, I wanted Tommy to win. So Tommy's a guy I support. He's the GOAT. So I don't care about the podium. I would have got a really nice mean. 107, 123, 57 would have been such a good mean. But yeah, I DNF'd. It wasn't even a close DNF, so you know what? I'll put my hands up. It wasn't like, oh, it was a 1 edge flip away or something, or 2 edge flips away, whatever. It was bad. So yeah, 3 blind. Anyway, 107 PR single is good. I'll take it. So then there's clock. Now, I have a little bit of a bone to pick here. This competition, granted, they, nothing against the organizers or anything. They informed us well in advance, and things were fine. This is a joke more than an actual bone to pick. But this competition had no lunch, but they had the audacity to put 3 rounds of clock. Are you kidding me? What? Of course you put 3 rounds of lunch if anything, but no, they put 3 rounds of clock. Well, of course I didn't make it past the first round. I'm not good at clock. Where am I? I'm here. 11 average, 8 single. I'll take the 8 single. It's a PR single, but why was there clock? I don't know. Clock. Look at the people that did well at clock. They're all sub 5, sub 4. It's just a joke. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? It's ignore clock. We don't know. A clock didn't happen. I got a PR single. We'll move on. Megaminx. Now this event, I really wanted a sub 50 average because I've been practicing, and okay, to be fair, I haven't really been getting too many sub 50 averages. Maybe just a few 6, 7 averages. But Megaminx was my most consistent event. I say this with looking at this 113. I realized that solve was tragic. That solve was so bad, I could not find any pieces whatsoever. Anyway, the average was a 52 average, so I did fine. Also a cool thing to note here, my 52.9 average and 50.29 single have the same digits, which I think is a very big stroke of genius. I'm kidding, it has nothing to do with anything, but yeah, it was a good average, 52 average, pretty consistent. Final was also pretty consistent, 52, 53, 51, 104. There's always that one solve where you can't find anything. That was that solve. And then a 53, so 53 average overall. I'll take it. Megamix wasn't too great, but you know what? I'll take it. So, now comes 5x5. This is the event I really wanted, like, as badly as I could, a sub 1 average. And I was ready for it. So I had been practicing so much for big cubes, and I had already disappointed myself with 6 and 7. So I went into 5x5 first round, and well, I screwed up. I got a 105 average. Now 105 average is not, it's bad. Like, let's be clear. It is bad. I average around 1 flat, so that is bad. But it could have been way worse. I don't know what happened. Alright, I will be honest with you. I have no idea what happened. I was not in the right state of mind. I just did trash. Now, I got lucky because Max right here, who placed 5th, who got a 56 average, which is probably really bad for him, but that's mad impressive to me. He had to leave the comp early. So me, being in 11th place, only top 10 made finals, I basically got a position, and I was very lucky, and I did not expect it. I had given up. Like, I was just like, I was fully resigned. I was like, done. But because of that, I got a place in the final, and I was eternally grateful for this. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna solve slow, right? And by slow, I don't mean slow with time. That I do anyway, clearly. I meant slow with turning. So in the final, I start with a 105. And I'm like, you know what, this is not working out. This is not how I envisioned this to go. But okay, 105. Second solve, 102. You know what, kind of bringing it back. But then the third, fourth, and fifth solves, these are where I clutched up. Like, these solves were maybe my smoothest solves ever. And they're not that fast. Like, you know, they're all high 50s. They're not great. But they saved the average, and I got a 59.63 average. So that's a PR average. 56 single, 59 average. I'll take it. It's sub 1. That's what I was aiming for. That's what I got. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that overall. I think I couldn't have done much better with the place I was in. I was not ready for it. I was also having a lot of fun. So I'm going to get to that part of the comp right now. But yeah, so overall, I think I did okay. 4 PRs, 5x5 average, 7x7 average, 3x3 blindfolded single, and clock single. But yeah, overall, I think it was a decent comp. Now, to talk about what the actual bonuses of this comp were. So maybe the best part of this comp was the people attending it. I met two of my biggest idols in cubing, especially because I do big cubes as my main events. I met Sung Hyuk Nam, who is one of now an ex-world record holder, but very capable of breaking the world record at any point he wants to. I met him, Nam, from South Korea. He was in the area, so he came, and wow. Watching him turn a big cube is so smooth. That's so smooth that I could not imagine what it would be like to turn like that. Like, I couldn't imagine my hands moving that smoothly. I could imagine turning at the speed, because his turning speed was not that high. But his efficiency and smoothness are unparalleled. Like, just by far, just so good. So, yeah, that was a real pleasure. I also got a picture with him, which I will put up here. It's probably the thumbnail of the video, because like, it's the highlight of my comp was meeting him. The other person I met was Aryan Kejriwal, who, I'm not sure how many of you know him, but he has been a really big influence for me doing big cubes. His older videos back in the day, 2018, 2019. I say back in the day, that's like 5 years ago now, which, to be fair, it is back in the day. But his videos really helped me get into big cubes, and it's a major reason of why I do what I do. So yeah, it was great to meet him and talk to him a lot. He's really funny, and he's also really smart, so like, it's all you need when you need to talk to someone. So yeah, that was the comp essentially. I hope you had fun watching this recap and listening to me yap about it for like 10. I don't even know how long this is, but yeah, I'm looking forward to my next comp. It's probably in the end of September, which is 2 months away. So I will keep you guys posted about that. But yeah, any questions? Let me know. I'm going to be dropping a lot more solves. I think that's the crux of what this channel is meant to be about. So cubing. So, gonna drop a lot more solving videos. Yeah, stay tuned to that. I also have a few ideas outside of cubing that I might try in the next few weeks. So yeah, I will see you there. Peace.